Welcome to Rainforest Explorers Storytelling. I'm Krista. I'm so glad you have come to volunteer at God's Creation Rainforest Station. We are always looking for people to help with our research and our efforts to protect God's creation here in the rainforest. Each day, you'll help me with some of our conversation work, and we will explore true stories from the Bible, stories about God who made the rainforest and each of us. I hope you brought your binoculars today because our first adventure is one of my favorites. I'm sure you all know about the big rivers here in the rainforest. Why don't you climb into your boats with me? We'll go search for some animals. Oh, I see a spider monkey over there. They're in the tree over there. What other rainforest animals do you see? I really enjoy taking a boat ride on the river and looking at all the wonderful animals God created to live in the rainforest. Hey, that reminds me of a Bible story. Do any of you know a story that involved a boat and some animals? That's right, the story of Noah and the ark. Let's take a look at the Bible story together. Will you help me? A long time ago, God watched people on earth and found only one person and his family still loved God and obeyed him. That was Noah. God decided he needed to clean the earth up. God said, "For behold, I will bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh in which is the breath of life under heaven. Everything that is on the earth shall die." God was going to get rid of all the bad in the world, but he promised to save Noah and his family. He told Noah and his family to build an ark, a big boat. God said, "But I will establish my covenant with you, and ye shall come into the ark, you, your sons, your wife, and your sons' wives with you." Everyone say, "Whew, what a relief." A covenant is a promise, so God was promising to save Noah and his family. God told Noah to collect 1 pair of every kind of animal and 7 pairs of every clean animal and to bring them into the ark with him. That included rainforest animals like the ones we just saw and lots of other animals too. Foxes, bears, frogs. As soon as Noah finished building his boat, loading all of the animals and getting his family on, it began to rain. It rained and it rained and it rained, and soon the whole earth was covered with water. Noah and his family and all the animals stayed safe and dry on the boat, but it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. Let's count to 40 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Eventually, when the rain stopped, Noah opened a window on the ark. He looked out and saw water everywhere. Even if he had binoculars like we do, Noah couldn't see any land, but God knew what was under the water. God knew where Noah and the ark needed to stop in order to be safe, and God remembered Noah. Phew! Everyone say, "Phew, what a relief." But God remembered Noah and all the beasts and all the livestock that were with him in the ark, and God made a wind blow over the earth, and the waters subsided. God keeps his promises. Jesus leads the way. Noah sent a dove out to look for dry land. But the dove came back. 7 days later, Noah sent the dove again. This time, the dove came back with an olive branch. Noah knew the earth was beginning to dry up. After 7 more days, Noah sent the dove out again, and this time, the dove did not come back. So Noah knew it was safe for everyone to get off the ark. Then God said to Noah, "Go out from the ark, you and your wife, and your sons wives with you. Bring out with you every living thing that is with you of all the flesh, birds and animals, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, that they may swarm on the earth and be fruitful and multiply on the earth." So Noah went out, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him, every beast, every creeping thing, every bird, everything that moves on the earth, went out by families from the ark. I bet that made quite a ruckus, don't you? All those animals. On the count of 3, everyone you make animal noises, celebrating that you finally got off the ark. Ready? 1, 2, 3. In the middle of all their celebrating, Noah and his family remembered what was really important. God had saved them. He saved them just as he promised. God keeps his promises. Jesus leads the way. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord and took some of every clean animal and some of every clean bird and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And when the Lord smelled the pleasing aroma, the Lord said in his heart, "I will never again curse the ground because of man, for the intention of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I ever again strike down every living creature as I have done." So God made another promise. He promised to never again destroy the earth with a flood. And as a reminder of that promise, God put a rainbow in the sky. Every time we see a rainbow in the sky, we can be reminded of God's promise to take care of the earth and his people. God keeps his promises. Jesus leads the way. Even when the rain stopped, Noah couldn't see where he needed to go because of all of that water. Sometimes we don't know where we're supposed to go or what we're supposed to do. Sometimes we face new and sort of scary situations. Binoculars won't help us see what to do in those times. But God helps us trust him. He gives us faith in his word and promises. God keeps his promises. Jesus leads the way. Even when the difficult situations we are in are due to of our own sin or bad choices, God is faithful to us. If we ask for his forgiveness and help, God will give it. See you tomorrow.